Ephesians 5:1, therefore be imitators of God as dear children. So as children of God, we are called to be imitators of him. We are called to look like him, act like him, walk like him, talk like him. Every attribute of God we're called to take upon and live out of. When it says therefore be imitators, I don't see no if you want to be imitators. He's giving us a choice, but not really. He's telling us either be imitators of me or don't be imitators of me. Either look like me or look like the world. And we already know what he says about the world in his word. So we don't want to be we don't want to have any part of that, because he tells us that if we're of the world and we follow the dictates of the world, whatever the world wants, we're enemies of God. We make ourselves an enemy of God. We can proclaim him all we want, but our actions have to align with that. So it's the reason he tells us to be imitators of God is not just so that he can have a bunch of children that just look like him. Yes, he wants that, because he knows that nothing in our life is ever going to change if we don't imitate the one who can change it. He's the only one that can change the things in our life. And if we want to live out the freedom, we have to look like him and act like him and walk like him. Why? Because he's free. Jesus is free. And we're in Jesus. We're in him and he's in us. So if we're not acting like him, we're not going to be walking in that same freedom that he's in. Because at the end of the day, why would I not want to act like and be like the greater one? The most powerful, the creator of the heaven and earth? Why would I not want to look like him? Why would I not want to conform back to the likeness that he has made me to be? Why would I not? It doesn't make sense. So it's super crucial that as believers, we are imitating him and looking like him, because he's not going to send forth people to do his kingdom work that don't look like him. He's not going to send somebody from the world to go save the world when they're not even saved themselves. He's not going to send somebody that can't even properly spread the gospel, that's not ready, if they're not looking like him. Yes, he equips us. Yes, it's his ability, not ours. We're spending him, not us. But still, we need to be looking like God. It's super important. How else is the world going to distinct us if we look like it? If we look like the world, we're going to fit in. We're called to be set apart, not fit in. So live differently and imitate God.